Okay, well, we're about done. So this is pretty much the finished project except for the mulch, which I've elected to do that myself. I don't know if I'm going to do rock or bark or exactly what we're going to do. So right now we're just going to leave the pine straw in there and probably get a few plants, to plant like around that tree and in that little box right there that we made. But they're pretty much done. So this will be the final walk around and see what it is. And there's our new sign we got. It's a lighted sign. It comes on at night automatically with the light pole, with our name and address on it. And there's my lazy dog, Maggie. She don't feel good. She hasn't been feeling good all week. She's got troubles and we got to take her to the vet tomorrow. But there's the front yard, and my palm tree's starting to have a nice shape to it. Then we come around the side. They finished up the stone wall, tucked everything in the way I wanted it, and kind of give it more of a finished look by doing what they did. Here's the curbing over here on this side. It's still wet. They just got done spraying a sealer on it. The sealer, they said, is very important. It keeps the color from fading out, keeps the water from penetrating into the concrete, causing it to prematurely to fall apart. And all this was pretty much done by hand because the machine wouldn't go around that corner right there. So he did a very nice job. Once again, cable company hasn't buried their cable yet. And then here's the finished product here. They integrated my tree like I wanted it in there. Got a few more plantings we'll probably do here and there. They did the what I call the little snake architecture kind of like to it. I kind of like that. All these plants here was given to us by a friend of ours that had hers taken out and had some different plants put in. They were going to throw these away, so she gave them to us, and I'm going to use them for privacy hedge. I'm going to let them grow to 4 or 5 feet tall and keep them trimmed as a little privacy for right over there. And I could have waited. The people at that house ain't sold yet. Those people there may end up putting the landscaping in through here, and I wouldn't have had to do it, but I just decided I wanted to do it now before somebody moved in there, and it could be a problem, I don't know. Boxes here, they had this concrete in between the boxes and right up against it, and I made them take that out and cut back a couple inches on this box, thinking this could be a problem with the utility company. And this here should be right down the property line. On the other side of that electrical box down there, if you look, the second flag, not the first one, but the second one, that's the line for here. And I think we're pretty much on it, or just inside it. So, well, anyway, if somebody says something, I guess we'll have to move it. Ain't nothing I can really do about it. But this is pretty much done. It's been sealed. The concrete's still wet. It's not hard. So I can't water my yard or do anything, they said, until at the earliest 8 o'clock in the morning, which my water sprinklers ain't due to go off until 8 o'clock tomorrow or 7 o'clock tomorrow night. And then we come around here, this side of the house, to our retaining wall here that they built up to make it look like a raised bed. See, this is my neighbor's water sprinkler here. That is the property line there. And you got to be very careful. The houses are so close here. That's the water drainage that come down through here. You got to be very careful that you are where you're supposed to be. And if you line this flag up with that other flag that's way back down there, right there, then we're a good foot inside the line. And we shouldn't affect water drainage down through there at all. These sprinklers here with the round protectors on them, those are mine. And that's my sprinkler head right there. Any sprinkler head you see here that does not have a protector on it, that'll be my neighbor's. And they're literally side by side. But anyway, that should take care of all that. I think for right now, we're going to be done out here, other than a little nickel dime stuff, you know, buy a few plants maybe to go in there. We thought about maybe filling that full of marigolds for a little collar in the front of the house. I'm not going to do too much more up here. I'd like to get a couple of Florida palms, miniature palm trees to go here and there, and maybe something over on that corner, something to go right here, a miniature palm tree of some kind. But be quite honest with you, I'm just tired of spending money. I'd like to sit back and take a breath here for a while. We got other things we need to really do, and but anyway, there's the total walk around of the final product. Like I said, other than the mulch, which I'm going to do that myself. I might regret it later, but I'm going to do that myself. And that's it. Sitting here in Lanai, you can see exactly why I wanted that privacy hedge right there. I'm sitting in one of the chairs out here, and there's a tree over there, that very slow growing tree. It'll take it many, many, many years to be of any size. So these here, they say, grow pretty well. They said in 2 or 3 years these will be 4 and 5 feet tall. So they get 4 and 5 feet tall, that'll be good. Right now they're about roughly 1.5 feet on an average. So that's the final view from our lanai.